Jai Gaur Premanande, Srila Prabhupada ki.
We are very fortunate to be able to the association of Sarvabhauma. Prabhu has mercifully given us a few months back, I think 2 months back. So, 2 months back, Prabhu came and whenever he is coming to Bangalore, he is giving us. So, thank you so much, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Prabhuji's name, I remember.
Premadatta Chaitanya Das. Premadatta Chaitanya Das.
Premadatta Chaitanya Das.
So we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra once.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Gurave Gaura Chandraya Radhikaya Tadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Krishnaya Vasudevaya. Devaki Nandanaya Cha. Nanda Gopa Kumaraya. Govindaya Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivas Adi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. You are all welcome at Neelamji and Shriman Nitin's residence. They have opened the doors for all of us to sit together and discuss Krishna Katha. And Shriman Premadatta Chaitanya Das, who help all of you here in advancing in Krishna consciousness. So, in Srimad Bhagvatam, which is none different than Krishna, there are 10 subject matters in Bhagavatam. One of those subject matter is called uti. Uti, and another name for this uti is karam vasna, which means how we get different bodies because of the different modes of material nature, three modes of material nature. Generally, uti means how to make a cloth. When they made the cloth in end, they have the horizontal fibers and the vertical fibers. So similarly, our body is made by three modes of material nature, their influence. Where these three modes of material nature are actually exerting their influence in our body? Anybody has an idea? Three. Mind, yes. And mind is part of subtle body. So the three modes of material nature exert their influence on subtle body. And since our subtle body continues as long as one is not liberated, so we leave this grass body, but subtle body goes with us. It means all our. So first, before I say this, the influence of three modes of material nature on subtle body result in a special type of nature of a person. Our nature is governed by three modes of material nature, and it is the subtle body in which the nature is formed. So we carry nature from one body to other body because subtle body goes with us. So there are three type of karma vasana. Karma means actions. Vasana means impression. The impression of the activities we perform on subtle body and mind, which determine our future. So there are three type of such impression on mind. Daivi karma vasana, divine nature. Asuri karma vasana, demonic nature. And there is normal varna ashram impressions. So in 7th canto of Srimad Bhagvatam, in 5th chapter, the demonic nature is demonstrated as Hiranyakashipu. In 5 chapters, Prahlad Maharaj's nature is described as a divine nature of Mahabhagavata. And in the last 5 chapters, the Varna Ashram qualities of all the 4 Varna and Ashram are described as a human nature normal. So, this whole 7th canto is a very small canto. It's number 3 small canto. The smallest is 2nd, only 10 chapter. The 12th has 13 chapter. And the 7th has 15 chapters. So, in this canto, the whole canto is spoken in the assembly of Maharaj Yudhishthira in Hastinapur. The speaker of the whole canto is one Mahabhagavat, Devrishi Narad. The listener of this whole canto, the chief listener, is Yudhishthira Maharaj, Dharmaraj, another Mahabhagavat. And the subject matter of this canto is the characteristic of third Mahajan, Prahlad Maharaj. So this canto is a sort of Triveni Sangam, 3 Mahajans One is glorifying other, and third is listening. So in this canto, Prahlad Maharaj once met Dattatreya, Avadhut. He is the incarnation of God. Dattatreya is son of Anusuya and Atri Rishi. And he is expansion of Lord Vishnu. Atri means one who transcends three modes of material nature. A means no, three means three. One who has no influence of three modes of nature is called Atri. And Anasuya means one who never finds fault in anybody, non-envious. When such personalities are there, then naturally Supreme Lord bless them, and Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh, they become the son of Atri and Anasuya. Vishnu came as Dattatreya. Moon god came, Brahma came as moon god Chandrama, and Durvasa come he came as the ans of Shankar. So three were their son. So Dattatreya was very happy and blissful, not doing anything as the Avadhut Mahatma, lying there, very plump in body. So Prahlad Maharaj said, how come you are happy, not doing anything without work? And you have a so plump and fatty body. And Dattatreya was knowing Prahlad is also a great devotee, so he was smiling. And then he said, well, I am happy within myself. Then Prahlad Maharaj was really thinking, how can we be happy like that, always blissful in our life? So when Yudhishthira Maharaj heard this mood of Prahlad Maharaj, that how one in a family life can be happy, then he asked this question. Devrishi Narad. So this is a question by Devrishi Narad. 14th chapter of 7th canto is actually Grasta, the best description of a family life, how to live peacefully. This whole 14th chapter. So question asked by Yudhishthira, this is a question asked by Yudhishthira Maharaj. Sri Yudhishthira Vacha. Grasta etan padvin, grasta etan, we all are grasta. Padvi means we identified as a grasta. It means we have this designation as a grasta. Padvi means designation. Grasta etan padvin, vidhina yen, vidhina means tell us the vidhi, a process, a method. Yen, by that. Cha anjasa. Anjasa means very easily, without much trouble. Anjan is a word which comes from what we put in the eyes as a muscare. So it should be so simple that even putting in eye is not irritating. So the grasta should get some very simple and easily practicable method. Please tell us. Yayad Dev Rishi Bruhi. Please, by that, you tell us, by that we can easily perform that process. Bruhi, tell us Dev Rishi. And then Yudhishthira Maharaj is showing a humbleness of a grasta, saying, Ma Drisho, just like me. Yudhishthira Maharaj is saying, just like me, and he's the emperor. Graha Moodhadhi. Graha Moodhadhi, Srila Prabhupada translates, completely ignorant of goal of life. Graha Mood means I am fully occupied with my household responsibilities. Graha Mood means stuck in. Say, mood means I'm not able to really move. I'm stuck. When Arjun is requesting Krishna in Bhagavad Gita and requesting to be disciple of Krishna, he is using the word mood. Karpanya dosha upahat subhava prachami tvam dharma samudha cheta. Dharma samudha means I am completely confused in what is dharma. So mood generally means I'm stuck. I don't know which way I should go. So please, we are completely engrossed in our household activities, pursuits, and problems. What is goal of life? Please tell us very simply and easily. So this is the question of Yudhishthira Maharaj. And Devrishi Narada is answering Sri Narada Vacha. Greheshu avasito Rajan, please stay in your household life. Kriyan kurvam yathochita, whatever is your profession, do it properly. Yathochita, whatever is appropriate for you according to your acquired talents or education, you do that. What else you do? Vasudev arpanam sakshat, and then you offer it to the Vasudev. Whatever you do, offer it to the Vasudev. Vasudev arpanam. Now, this is in Bhagavad Gita, 9th chapter. Yat karosi yat asnasi yat jadosi dadasi yat tapasyasi karushva mad arpanam. So Krishna is saying, whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you do sacrifice, please offer it to me. So in a Grahastha life, we have to learn one sentence every day to repeat. When we, at the end of the day, we say, whatever we have done today, Krishna, we are offering it to you. Sri Krishna Arpanam Astu. I am offering it to Sri Krishna. So this we should practice in our life every day. Whatever we are doing, ultimately we offer it to Krishna. And Krishna is saying, this is a Vasudeva Arpanam. Srila Prabhupada writes, Vasudeva Arpanam, dedicating. Sakshat. How can we learn that? To offer to the Vasudev, Sakshat Upasit Mahamuni. As the great devotees offer everything to the Lord, you learn from them how to offer. So Srila Prabhupada's translation. My dear king, those who stay at home as a householder must act to earn their livelihood instead of trying to enjoy the result of their work themselves. They should offer the results to Krishna, Vasudev. How to satisfy Vasudev in this life can be perfectly understood through the association of great devotees of the Lord. So now, how can we offer everything to Krishna? This we will learn from the association of devotee. So this is a method. So one word we should learn, Krishna Arpanamastu. What somebody, whatever he gives you, whatever you, Krishna Arpanamastu. And generally devotees, they have offered themselves to Krishna. So everything is automatically offered to Krishna. Therefore, for devotees, there is another word which is more advanced than Krishna Arpanam. In the morning, when you just greet the deities, then in front of deities, you just pronounce that whatever I do today is for the pleasure of your Lordship. Krishna Priti Arthe. In the morning, if you say, today whatever I'll do, it should be for pleasing Supreme Lord. If we just learn these words every day to make this habit, let it be nature. Whatever I do, it should be for the pleasure of Hari Guru Vaishnava. Pleasure of Krishna, pleasure of Vaishnava, pleasure of Guru. Hari Guru Vaishnava Prasan Priti Artham. For their pleasure, I will do this. I'm doing job. It is for the pleasure of Krishna. Whatever I'm doing. Even Bhagavad Gita says, Shubha Shubha. Shubha Shubha Karam Arpanam. The Bhagavad Gita says, Shubha Shubha. Offer it to Krishna. Shubha Shubha Karam Phalera Moksha Se Karam Abandhanat. You will be free from the bondage of the karma. So, Narad said, O king, a person seated in a household life performing his prescribed duty as an offering to Vasudev should worship the great devotees. Chakravarti Pad says, they worship the great devotees. This is how one can understand simply. What can we offer to Krishna? He is Lakshmi Pati. He is Jagat Pati. He has everything. So Chakravarti Pad saying offering should worship the devotees. It means if we have a regard for the devotee who is dear to Krishna, then Krishna is easily pleased. Prabhupada used to give example, what gift you will give to the emperor? He is the emperor of the whole planet. But his small baby, a child, you can give him small toy or a trophy, the king will be happy. You can make the king happy by making his dear child happy. So by worshipping devotee means honoring devotees, we please Krishna. By pleasing Prabhupada, Krishna is more pleased. Then directly we can please Prabhupada. Say Krishna, we cannot please Krishna directly, but we can please Prabhupada very easily. So this is the format of Grastha life should be dedicated to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Prabhupada writes. Anarshit karam phalam karyam karam karoti ya sanyasi cha yogi cha nanagri na chakriya. So Srila Prabhupada's purport is Sakshat Upasit Mahamuni. The science of satisfying the Supreme Lord can be learned as described here. Sakshat Upasita Mahamuni. The word Mahamuni referred to great saintly person or devotees. Saintly persons are generally known as Munis or thoughtful philosophers concerned with transcendent subject matters. And Mahamuni referred to those who have not only thoroughly stated goal of life, but who are actually engaged in satisfying the Supreme Personality Godhead Vasudeva. So those who want to please Krishna, those who are engaged in pleasing Krishna, they are Mahamuni. These persons are known as devotees. Unless one associates with devotees, one cannot learn the science of Vasudeva Arpanam. In India, principles of this science were followed strictly, Prabhupada is saying. Even 15 years ago, I saw that in the villages of Bengal and the suburbs of Calcutta, people engage in hearing Srimada Bhagvatam daily when all their activities end, or at least in the evening before going to bed. So this was a natural life we have seen in our life. Every day evening there's some katha in some temple, and whole village gathered there. So this is association of the devotee. Therefore, the next verse says, what will we get from association of devotee? Or by worshipping devotee? Or by Mahat Sevaya? The word is Mahat Sevaya. Mahat means great devotees. Seva means rendering service. So what is the service which we can render to the devotee? This is the verse. Sharanavan Bhagavato Abhikshanam. Sharanavantam, hearing. Bhagavato, of the Supreme Lord. Abhikshanam means regularly. What? What one should hear? Avatar Katha Amritam. Avatar Katha Amritam means the pastime of Supreme Lord which appeared on this planet. It means Bhagavatam, which has the full detail of 24 incarnations. So one should hear Bhagavatam. So service to the devotee means hear Bhagavat from a devotee. How can we worship the devotee? By submissively hearing from him Srimad Bhagavatam. That is the seva of a devotee. That is the Vaishnava seva. Vaishnava association and Vaishnava seva only means hearing from Vaishnava Krishna Katha. How one should hear? Shardadhano. You must have full faith in scripture, full faith in scripture, and full faith in a person who is coming in parampara. Yatha kalam. This is a very interesting purport for this verse by Srila Prabhupada. Yatha kalam means whatever time is easily available for you. It's not necessary that grasta early in the morning, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock hear Bhagavatam, because that time they have to prepare tiffin for the children to go to school, for the male members to go out for work. So it's not for that good. This time is not for grasta. So in purport, Prabhupada writes 3 to 5 in the evening is the best time for the ladies to read Bhagavatam in this purport. Because yatha uchit means when you have free time. Prabhupada writes, because children came back from school, still the male members are out on the work, so they have a free time. So yatha kalam, this means for grasta there is always a, therefore we say in temple there is a whole day, 24 hours in a temple worship is for those who are living in the temple and maintained by temple. As a grasta, if we try to do that, we may do for some time, but it's very difficult to continue. It's not so easy as for grastas. Therefore, yatha kalam here for grasta is very appropriate. Say, Prabhupada used to say, if you are able to give a glass of milk by 9:30 to a devotee and make him sleep by 10, then you have right to wake him up by 4. If not, if he's sleeping by 12, then plus 6, it means you cannot wake up before 6. Then once, I think, with Radhanath Maharaj, one, two more devotee, we were together in somebody's house in Mumbai. And we were talking for a couple hours in late night. It was almost 11, 12. And then they gave us one big room to stay. There was one bed, generally double bed. So Maharaj said, you are grasta, Sarvabhauma, you sleep on the bed. We sannyasi, I'll put my chatai down. And then there was another, he was still brahmachari, he was not grasta. He said, we will sleep down. But then he looked watch, he said, this is now getting 12, so after 6, by 6 we will get up. But the whole day, if next day you have to function, then at least you must have a quality sleep. One day you can do, 1 week you can do, like in a marriage we can do like that, in fact, big festival we can do like that. But you cannot do it day in and day out for whole life. Therefore, yatha kalam is very appropriate for grasta, whichever is like pujari. Early in the morning when everybody is chanting, they have to worship deities. So they have to chant either before 4 o'clock or after 10 o'clock. They have yatha kalam. They cannot do so the format cannot not apply to all. Upashant janavrtaha. Upashant janavrta. With a faith he should hear according to the time. Grasta can find a time in the evening or in the afternoon. Upashanta, completely relieved of material activities. So what will be the benefit if we read every day here Krishna Katha? With the association of devotees, the first benefit is completely relieved of material activities. Jana by a person, avirta, being surrounded, sat sangat, from such good association. It means whatever hour or two we are hearing Krishna Katha, we are free from the worldly activities. Automatically, we are free from worldly activities. What this will lead to? This will lead to satsangat, because of satsang. Shanakahi sangam, gradually. So what will happen when we hear regularly about Krishna and association of devotee? We awaken love for Krishna. Krishna appears very dear to us. So when our real love, which is already ingrained within us, is awakened by, so now this verse from Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishna Prem Nitya Siddha Sadhya Kabhu Nahi Sharma Adi Shuddha Chitte Karayode. So love of Krishna is ready in everybody's heart. There's no need to practice anything. Simply by hearing Sharvan Adi, simply by hearing, it is awakened. It means this Krishna Katha, in association of devotees regularly, will awaken the Krishna Prem. Now, love actually, the definition of love and nectar of devotion is to repose everything in one person. Love means only one, and that's Krishna. I mean, we should love the person with whom we have relation eternal. What do you think? Our relation in this world with our relatives, with our family, is of this life only. Right? Even what to say one life? You married when you are already 25 years. So your relation only started 20 years back. Right? But your relation with Krishna is eternal. So the relation which is eternal is awakened now. So what is the result? The false attachment to the worldly relation is decreased. Atma jaya atmaja adishu. Atma ja. First Atma. Now there is no attachment in body. So because we are attached to Krishna, our love of Krishna awakened, like gopis when Krishna called them, they forgot their body. They put the say mascara in one eye and they put the lipstick in the other eye, because somehow they could not. They forgot the body. Whatever the position, they ran away to Krishna. It means by becoming too absorbed in Krishna, we will be less absorbed in our bodily consciousness. It means we reawaken our constitutional position as a soul. So this will give us, which will free us from the upadhi or the false identification with body. Number one. And what is the benefit? Usually you see the devotees, not much, to decorate or go out. People have so much time. We don't have hair, even we don't need the comb to do it. So what is the problem? Huh? Even outside, like Prabhupada said, we have to be presentable. We go out. Oh, in the Vrindavan, we no shoes, no problem. Clothes just washed and put. No need of ironing. So it's like a simple thing. Just mostly you are attached to Krishna, so you are not attached to your body. And then the next word, Atmaja, means those who are product of body, means children, everything. And then is Jaya, which means wife. And what will happen? Vimuchet, will be free from this attachment. It does not mean that he will not take care of them or he will not spend time with them. Then he will have a one very special principle, and that principle is love Krishna and maintain relationship with your relatives. Love Krishna, maintain relationship with your relatives properly. Father, father, mother, mother, uncle, uncle, wife, wife, children, children, husband, husband. So relation should be maintained, but the love should be for Krishna. What the whole world is doing, just opposite. They love the family and they keep relation with Krishna, that will come on Sunday, will come on Janmashtami, will come on some occasion. So we have this whole equation upside down. So to refix this mentality, this hearing of Krishna Katha and association of devotee, it will set us in a right situation. Now our attachment to Krishna will increase, and proportion to that, the false attachment to world will decrease. Proportion to that, how much we are attached to Krishna, in that proportion our detachment will happen with the worldly things. And then it say, vimuchya muchya maneshu swayam supan vada uthitaha. Now giving example. Like in a dream, we have had a good dream, we are flying in the sky, but when we get up, we are on the bed. So it means basically this whole world is more or less like a dream. A dream in the sense that it's not going to last forever. And after all, this world is a creation of Maya, And I'm just asking you one simple question. What is the language you use for the parents' house? Like you are the married, those who are married ladies, when you go to your mother's house, father's house, what you call? Maika is a common word, is Maika. I don't know what is in your language. Huh? Huh? What is called?
Tamil.
Tamil, what is called? And what is it? Which means? Janam diya. Okay. It means we are going back to the mother's house. Now, married woman, how long she can stay at the mother's house or father's house? She will be happy for some time, enjoy, no formalities. Nobody will say anything, but how long? Where you will be back happy? What is your idea? We have to come back to the husband's house, right? So this whole world is Maika. This whole world for us is Maika. Mayaka. It is Mayaka word. It's a Maika. So we are enjoying here as the married woman enjoys at the family. But we have to go from here. So Maika, you cannot stay forever. So this is Maika. So it's like a dream. You have to get out from there. So Maika means it is Mayaka. It is Mayaka. And what is function of Maya? Maya has two functions. Avaran Atmak means what is real, it covers. And the second function is Vikshape. It completely illusion. It completely creates illusion. Vikshape. And the good example to understand this function of Maya is when you visit, maybe now it's not a fashion, but in early days, people used to go to cinema hall. But when you go to cinema hall, you go always with your friend or with your wife or with some dear and near, right? And you pay money to buy a ticket and go to cinema. When the hall is full, what they do first? Turn light, everything is black. Now the person who accompanied you don't see. You came with, you paid for, you don't see. The next thing they start a big film, a whole movie on a big screen. And for 3 hours, you are absorbed an illusion in the movie. And sometimes you start crying when you love somebody, you identify with somebody for some time. And then if he's hurt, you cry. And then you don't care who is never near you, right? And knowing well that nothing happened to that actor. He's earning money. He's acting. I paid money and I'm crying. And after 3 hours, lights on, nothing on the screen. Then this person is only the person, he will say, please now come. So similarly, Krishna is within our heart. He accompanied us all the way. But Maya has covered Krishna. And on a big screen of this whole material world, it has started a cinema for 50, 60, 70, 80 years to go. And we cry, we enjoy. But the day the film is over, only Krishna will accompany with us, nobody else. Because he will be only there, nobody else can go with us. This is very, I mean, it's a truth, but it's very difficult to really realize. So this says, like a dream, like a cinema hall, when you actually see Krishna, then this cinema, like we can say, otherwise, if we want to understand it, now the devotees don't want to go to, they don't want to desire, they don't have the desire to go to the cinema. Why? Because they're happy hearing Krishna Katha. But this is the result we see by Krishna Katha. We have given up so many things which we used to enjoy outside. It means we have a good result of Krishna Katha. We have a good result of association with devotees. We have given up so many bad, old habits. Yes. So it means Krishna Katha, it is acting. It is a demonstrable change we can see by Krishna Katha. And whole world, Srila Prabhupada preached to those people who were there. They were not of Indian origin. They were hippies and they were indulged in all type of sinful activities speaking. But after hearing and associating with Prabhupada, their lives changed. And this is an experiment right in front of our eyes. It's not that we are speaking 5,000 years old. It is right now on this planet we have seen. It means this process is so simple. Simply hearing Krishna Katha and chanting holy name, Charvan Adi, Charvan and Kirtan, as soon as Prabhupada said, the love was always in everybody's heart. It was in the heart of hippies also. Therefore, I simply made it manifest by speaking Krishna Katha and doing Kirtan. It's not that there was no love there already. It was there. In everybody's heart, it is there. So it's in the Americans' heart, it's in the Russians' heart. Everybody's heart has that. And therefore, Prabhupada used to call this Krishna conscious movement is science of love of God. Is a scientific method. If you practice, you will get result even whichever country or whichever caste or whichever creed you belong to, this process will function. And it's very easy. So sukham kartum avyayam. So sukham means Very happily you can perform this. Now I'm asking you this one question, simple question. When somebody is happy in your family, in your friends, how can you show happiness? In your home, there is a marriage. In family, there is marriage. How will you show your happiness? Huh? What we do there? How we demonstrate happiness? How somebody demonstrate happiness? Huh?
We get involved in all the activities.
How I'm happy? How will show I show this? I got a result in my exam. I came first. What will I do? Hey, bo! I am. It means dancing, right? In all marriages, there's a dancing going on somewhere. What the other thing they will do? Feasting and then singing. So happiness is demonstrated by singing, dancing, and feasting, and which is only once in a while when we have a festival. But in Krishna consciousness, we have every day dancing, feasting, and singing.
Very good.
So simple, it's so natural it is. It's so natural, therefore those people are attracted. Prabhupada said all these people on 5 days they earn, Saturday and Sunday they spend, they go to the club, they dance, they go to the restaurant, they eat, and then they make merry and sing. So why not to invite them on Sunday in our temple and ask them to dance here free, feast here free, and sing with us free. So what was their habit? Prabhupada has given the same thing, but in a different. Now they everything connected with Krishna. So their life changed. The process worked. So to become constant hearing with faith, constant hearing with faith, the nectar of activities of Supreme Lord and his incarnation at various times in association with persons having controlled mind. He should gradually become detached from the family life, because one day anyway children will leave us, parents will leave us. This is natural, and one day where are our parents now? And after the children are grown up, they leave us also. So this is natural. It's like it's not going that it's going to stay forever. And then in Chinese they say something like that. This is see. No, it's like this. You say this. You can separate this thumb, right? Small finger you can separate. Big finger, big finger, but this finger you cannot separate. Ring finger, you try. So these are parents. One day they will leave us. These are childrens. They will leave us one day. These are relatives. They will also separated. But this is ring finger, where the marriage ring is put. It means you have to live only with your wife. This is the only finger. Why the ring is put in this finger? Because you cannot separate. So become detached from the whole dream. It means real life is Krishna consciousness, and the rest of the life is dream, basically speaking. And then one more verse we can read if Krishna so desire. So the activities in dream and the activities in real life. The real life is Brahma Bhuta stage, and the life we are, most of the people living is a dream life. Prabhupada, Yavad artham upasino deha geha cha panditaha vrakto raktavat tatra nirloke naratam nyaset. Yavad artham. as much endeavor for one's livelihood is necessary. Yavad artham upasino. Work that much which is necessary for your maintenance to keep body and life together. De means body, ge means om. Chapandita, and that is called a really learned person. Vrakto, not at all attached, means detached. Raktavat tatra, raktavat, as if very much attached. Yeah, this is interesting. Raktavat. When Raghunath Das Goswami second time met, first Goswami who met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was Raghunath Das Goswami. And second time he met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was at Advait Acharya's house. And he said, well, I want to be with you. He said, now you go at home and live there as if you are attached to the home. But inside you should be detached from the home. You live there and show as if you are a worldly man. But inside you should be attached to me only. So this says, if you are intelligent, Raktavata, you show I am attached to the home, but basically from inside you are attached to Krishna. Nirloke nartam nayasit. Nirloke, human society. Nartam, the human form of life. Nayasit, one should depict. While working to earn his livelihood as much as necessary to maintain body and soul together. One who is actually learned should live in human society unattached to family affairs, although externally appearing very much attached. So this is a technique to be learned. So it appears he's attached, but internally being detached, he should show himself as a human being situated in his house, tatra, in human society. Prabhupada writes, this is the picture of ideal family life. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked Ramananda Rai about the goal of life, and Ramananda Rai described in different ways, according to the recommendation of religious scriptures. Finally, Ramananda Rai explained that one may stay at home in own position, whether a Brahman, Sudra, Sannyasi, or whatever, but one must try to inquire about life's goal. Athato Brahma Jigyasa. So, Prabhupada said this is the ideal way to live a grahastha life. This is another technique. This verse says, an intelligent man in human society should make his own program of activities very simple. If there is suggestion from his friend, children, parent, brothers, or anyone else, he should externally agree, yes, saying yes, that is all right. But internally, he should be determined not to create a cumbersome life in which the purpose of life will be fulfilled. So somebody said, no, you should do this. Yes, you are right. But you should do what you are told to do. So this is interesting. This is very difficult. Without attachment, he should agree. Nirmama. So this is the way to live in a house. So a household, how he is attached and detached. With example, we end the class. I think already we are quite good time. Then we can have few questions. One saintly person visited some affluent grahastha's house. The house was big palace, mansion. So sadhu said, wow, nice, wonderful house you possess. He said, Maharaj, I never brought it with me. It's by the mercy of Krishna and you friendly people. This is not mine. It's a blessing of Krishna. Then they enter inside, their beautiful decoration, everything, wonderful interior decoration. He said, wow, wonderful house you are keeping. Yes, your house is excellent. He said, it's not my house. I just live here. This is the mercy of Krishna and Vaishnavas. Then he has a beautiful, very obedient and cultured family. So wow, you have nice wife, children, all your whole family is so nice. It's not my family. Krishna has provided me all these facilities to serve him. And then there was a beautiful temple in the house. And Santi people say, oh, you have nice Radha Krishna. He said, yes, these are mine. So Krishna is mine, everything belongs to Krishna. So this is a Grasta consciousness, that everything in the house belongs to Krishna, to my Lord, and everything belongs to Lord, but Lord belongs to me. So automatically you have everything, because Lord belongs to you, everything belongs to Lord means it's yours. But simply equation change. Therefore, if somebody asks you how many people you are living in the house, now you have these deities came from temple, but otherwise you can say we are two children, two husband and wife, but actually we have 2% more living in our house, Radha Krishna. So we are 6 family members. Maybe in ration card you will not get benefit, but you will get benefit from Krishna, that they are our family. They are the elder of our family. So you identify the temple and house as the owner of the house. And he is yours, and rest everything belongs to him. So your trouble is over, because he take care of everything. And then Maharaj said, when I was president in France, he said, I was only concentrating how to opulently serve the deities, how nice dress I should offer, how nice prasad I should offer. And then Lord was maintaining the whole temple. So I was not thinking how to maintain temple. I was thinking how to maintain, simply how to nicely offer everything to Lord. And the rest Lord was doing. So this way, if we focus everything to please Lord, then Lord will take care of everything. Naturally, we have not to worry. And this is a wonderful purport in Bhagavad Gita, 18, I think 58. 18 chapter 58 verse. Srila Prabhupada writes, one who dedicated his life fully to Krishna, Krishna become his intimate friend. And he look after the comfort of his friends. Who has dedicated his life, he look after the comfort of his friend. He gives himself to his friend. You see this purport. This is Prabhupada's personal realization. He has dedicated his life to Krishna. Krishna become intimate friend. He was opulently maintained. It's not providing needs, no. Comfort. He look after the comfort of his devotees. And he gives himself to his devotee. So this purport is so enlivening that simply we have to, make Krishna the center of our all activities and goal. Then rest of the things will automatically carried out without any trouble. Simply we have to focus our consciousness in Krishna. So for Grasta here we have hearing Krishna Katha and association of devotee. The rest of the things will automatically will accomplish. No, there's no need for. There's no separate need for doing anything. It means hearing Krishna Katha in a sense of devotee, and Krishna Katha hearing is also kirtan. Kirtan means reading Bhagavatam is also Kirtan. Nam Kirtan is there, Bhagavatam is a Leela Kirtan, Gun Kirtan, so they all are Kirtan. So Shravan and Kirtan is the most powerful and easiest method for Grasta to advance in Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna. Any question or comment? No? Yes?
While taking care of the family, already get detached. Those attachments are because of sleep. There are also practical examples. We are taking care of their physical needs, all other needs. That means we remain engaged in their.
No, the first verse says, Yatha Uchita, whatever is your profession, you do it properly. Only you have to change the mindset that I'm not doing it for myself, I'm doing it for Krishna. This family does not belong to me, it belongs to Krishna. Krishna is giving me wife and children to take care of. So simply if we focus everything on Krishna, then most of the things will be, very simple. We think it's mine, then we are in trouble. So it's just gradually, Shnai. It's not so. The only thing which is lacking practically is we don't have a Krishna Katha regularly. The abhikshanam. Abhikshanam means regular. Nitya. We have regular. It's not possible in one sense that regularly we come together and sit at one place because we are living far away. Either we should create a small group within our own building that regularly we can have, or else now this online is very simple. Just whatever time suitable for some 10 group of devotees, just regularly study as a Bhagavatam club. Study Bhagavatam regularly. And you're associating with Prabhupada, and he is the perfect Vaishnava to associate with, and things will automatically. Regularly, if we have a satsang, then things will more easy, because we don't have generally regular. That's no Nitya Bhagavat, no Abhikshanam. That is only the thing actually lacking. Yes.
Today has not come with me. When he is doing his chanting early morning, gets up and that's it. But the problem is he has to do the chanting. He never does that. I feel is he doing a sin by doing like that? Can he Krishna please recollect with such kind of chanting?
Which type of chanting?
He is not the Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. In purposely before him I walk like that and I chant, but even then
you can walk and chant, no problem.
No. What you mean? My Prabhu is not telling it loudly. So easy.
He is doing within himself the chanting. He is not hearing the mantra.
Well, Gayatri, we do like that. That even the lips won't move. There's a Mansik, Upansu, and Vaikri, 3 type of chanting. And the concept of Jnanis is to chant silently. And concept of devotees is chant loudly. The reason is that devotee want to benefit others. When we chant loudly, so many other people hear. Like if I'm sitting in a bus and I'm chanting, maybe next to me is a Christian sitting, next to me Muslim sitting, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So this will go in their ear. If I chant, otherwise they will not benefit. They will benefit somehow or other. So this is like chanting loudly is more like parupkar, is a benefit to the others. And inner chanting is only benefit to oneself if he's not sleeping during chanting. Usually, silent chanter sleeps. Hmm? If he focuses really, like in Gayatri, we chant Gayatri silently. So it can be done like that, provided we have reached, it's a beginner's thing. Because you don't want to give very well. He's like a child, he wants to put everything in his mouth. You don't want to share. So chanting loudly is sharing. Yeah, with whoever is, even insect, he hears the holy name, he will be benefited. Silently only I will be benefited at all. Somehow or other. So there is a beginner's chanting from a devotional point of view. So one day he may relish chanting a little loudly. Hare Krishna. Between chanting and kirtan is more important. So this our louder chanting is more like Shravan, Kirtan both. In that there is no Shravan. Because Shravan is important. If we are doing Shravan and Kirtan, loud chanting and Shravan, Kirtan both. That chanting is called Sumaranam. That is Sumaranam actually. That you remember. What our chanting is Shravanam Kirtan. You hear and you chant together. So it's double. Is a two anga bhakti we are practicing when we are chanting. Like when I am speaking, so I am hearing and I am speaking. So I am benefited more than you because you are only hearing. So in that both are Shravan Kirtan both are there. So it is beneficial. But anyway, chanting. But sometimes people say I'm chanting in my mind. So then you eat in your mind. No need to cook anything. Be happy with it. Yeah, I'm chanting in mind. Eat in mind. What's the problem? Then you need really something on your plate. So it's better to eat and chant rather than just eat in mind. Hare Krishna. Okay, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Granth Raj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol.